out there in YouTube land, it's me Alex coming at you with another video. Today I want to do, or tonight actually, I want to do a tutorial on this look right here. It's a soft smoky eye. It's nothing super uber intense. It's just date night with me and the boyfriend, so I want to do just something noticeable, but something that's not, you know, I used gray as opposed to blacks. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm actually going to be putting black ground paint pot on my eye, but I'm going to be putting a little bit. I'm going to be doing kind of a sheer coat of it. So I just put that, and I just put that on my lid. I mean, if it gets up in your crease, it's not a big deal, but the main importance is that you don't, you know, I use a very light finger when it came to this. Usually you rub and you're putting it on, but I don't want it to be that intense. I just need something for the color to stick. And if you choose, you can use something like, you know, Too Faced Shadow Insurance, or you can even use things like Painterly, but in addition to it sticking, I want to make the Smoke and Diamonds pop, but I'm sorry if I'm coming in and out of the picture because I'm trying to check my mirror. Okay, so we got that on, and it's okay if it's not perfect. It'll all be blended out later. I'm taking my MAC 239 brush, and I'm going into that Smoke and Diamonds right there. Sorry, that was my 217 brush. This is my 239 brush. And I'm going to go ahead and pat that on. Now, if you have any of the Star Flash, you know that their formula is a little bit softer than regular MAC shadows. So push lightly. And I'm just going to go and I'm going to tap that on top of that black ground. Remove in here. Do. Flip that brush over, and you can actually bring it up into your crease. I just noticed I had some of that black ground on there. Tap, tap, tap. You don't want to rub right away because you're just going to rub off your eyeshadow. So tap, tap, tap. And then once you get it to your height, you can kind of rub. Okay. Let me fill in a little part here. So this is my first tutorial. I tried uploading one for my Halloween look, but that died. Somehow it never uploaded. So this is my first tutorial, so bear with me. Alright, there we go. Now I'm just going to take my Fluffy Dome brush. This is my Smashbox, and I'm going to be taking the color Naked Lunch. And put a little bit of that on my brush, and I'm just going to kind of clean up that line for right now. Okay. Can you see that? Alright. Now I'm going to take my 217 brush, and I'm going to go in with, well, okay, so I lied. I am going to be using it black, but it's not like as intense as Carbon. I'm actually using Mont Black. I don't know if you can see that's black with a little bit of golden sparkles. Okay, sorry about that. Let me get my camera in order. It dropped under my little island. So I'm going to go ahead and take that Mont Black on my 217 brush and dab it in there. And I'm going to go right into the corner. I'm going to place the color where I want it. And I'm just going to darken up that crease a little bit, that corner. And that outer V. See, I'm trying to keep it the same gray, but I'm just trying to intensify that outer corner just a little bit. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure everything's even. Steven. Alright, now I'm going to take that fluffy brush again, and I'm going to go in with a color that, sorry, I went out of frame there. Everybody should have a color that's close to their skin tone. My eyes are a little darker, I think, than the rest of my face, which is kind of weird. But Modest Tone, I'm not sure if MAC still makes this color or not, is the color that I use. It's a matte, and I have dropsy today, by the way, so please forgive me. I'm going to go ahead and take this, and I'm going to buff out any lines that I have. Just to soften that up. Okay, hopefully it looks even. I'm trying to look in my mirror, which is I'm holding next to the camera. Okay. If you want a little darker, you can definitely go in there with some carbon and make that a little bit more intense. But like I said, I'm trying to keep it gray. And you know, the best advice anybody can ever give you is when you think you're done blending, keep blending. Take some more of that Modest Tone and just buff all that out. Now I usually like to do my eyebrows after I do my eyeshadow, just because when I put in highlights and stuff like that, I don't want to wipe away my eyebrow. And I actually used cork and wedge and filled in my eyebrows. I usually use concrete. It's a little bit more brown, gray, but I wanted something a little bit different. So yeah, so there's that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go in with, this is White Frost. Now, I know I'm going to catch some slack because they say when you got frost on your eyes, don't use frost for your highlight. But the thing that I've noticed with White Frost is that even though it says White Frost, it's not frosty. It definitely comes out white, and I should probably be getting another highlighter, but I like the way that this looks. In there. It just makes, at least for me, it makes everything pop. Okay, and don't forget that little bit in the corner of your eye. Okay, voila. Let's do a little last minute touch up, make sure everything's even. Cool. Now I'm going to be taking my 219 pencil brush, and I'm going to be dipping it in that not Stars and Rockets, excuse me, Smoke and Diamonds. I'm having a hard time speaking. And I'm going to go underneath that eye, all the way across, along the lash line. Excuse me, I have something on my face. Okay. Okay. Sometimes that makes my lower lash line tickle. Okay. Now I'm going to be taking my Feline Eye Kohl. I love this stuff. And I'm going to be lining my lower line, my lower waterline. Okay. Excuse me. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to run along my lash line. So in the waterline and along the lash line. So it kind of smudges out a little bit. I was talking to an MA and she was telling me that Feline was actually meant to be smudgeable. Go figure. Okay, and that's pretty much done. I'm going to now crimp my eyebrows, crimp my eyelashes. I'm so sorry. I'm having a hard time. I have Sephora. I don't have the Shumira ones yet. But Sephora ones look